How are you all? I'm back again now with a story, and also I'm going to recite a poem for you. So, without much delay, this story is about 6 people. Okay, there were 6 people, and it was a very cold night. Very cold night. It was so cold that people were shivering and they didn't want to come out of their houses, and it was really bitter cold. Now each of these 6 people, they had a stick with them, okay, and they had a kind of hatred for each other. They did not like one another. Though they all got stuck together in one place, because they had no other option. In such cold weather, they had to be together in that place because that was their only choice. And they had one stick with them. Now, if they wanted, they could have all burnt that stick and kept themselves warm and lived through the night. But because of their hatred, because of their negative feelings they had in their heart, the jealousy they had for each other, the mean feeling they had for each other, they did not give their stick to burn. And it was a sad ending for them. Now, this story that I've told you is from a poem called as The Cold Within by James Patrick Kinney. Now, I'm going to read and recite. I'm going to actually recite this poem for you. And I just wanted to tell you that this poem has a lot of meaning for us, Things that separate us and the things that bring cold feeling within us for each other can lead to a lot of disaster. So we should have warmth in our hearts, we should keep smiling, we should help each other, we should care for each other, we should be kind to each other so that we all live happily. So I'm just going to recite this poem for you. It is called as The Cold Within by James Patrick Kinney. Here we go. 6 humans trapped by happenstance in bleak and bitter cold. Each one possessed a stick of wood, or so the stories told. Their dying fire in need of logs, the first man held his back. For off the faces round the fire, he noticed one was black. There was a black man amongst them. Maybe he was from a different country, or maybe he was very poor. They did not want to give their log of wood to burn, the stick of wood to burn, because they found a person was black amongst them. The next man, looking across the way, saw one not of his church and couldn't bring himself to give the fire his stick of birch. Another man, he noticed that this person across me, he is not from my church, he is not from my community. So I'm not going to give my stick. I won't. The third one sat in tattered clothes. He gave his coat a hitch. Why should his log be put to use? To warm the idle rich? One fellow was there who was in torn and tattered clothes. He was a poor man. And he said, I'm not going to, put my log of wood to burn for these rich people. The rich man just sat back and thought of the wealth he had in store and how to keep what he had earned from the lazy, shiftless poor. He said, there was a rich man there, and he said, I'm not going to give my money and my wealth for these poor people. No, not at all. The black man's face bespoke revenge as the fire passed from his sight. For all he saw in a stick of wood was a chance to spite the white. The black man said, I'm not going to give my stick because I want to take revenge from this white person. I am not going to give it. The white people, they have hurt our community. They have not been nice to us. I'm not going to give my log of wood. The last man of this forlorn group did not accept for gain. Giving only to those who gave was how he played the game. Len den, you give me, I give you. Otherwise, ha ha ha. Have a nice day. Their logs held tight in death's still hands was proof of human sin. They didn't die from the cold without, they died from the cold within. So this is what it is. They did not die from the cold that was there outside. They all died because of the cold that they had in their heart, the cold feeling that they had in their heart. So let's be kind, let's be happy, let's be nice, let's be smiling. And with that, I'm going to end with the song. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, la la la. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, la la la. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Okay, bye.